Alright, anyway. We're chilling, hanging out, doing our thing. There we are. Alright. That over there. That over here. Alright, so we're playing Panic Room. What is that? It's a magical ferret. Alright, anyway, playing Panic Room. Hidden object game. Full disclosure, I know nothing about this game with the exception of the fact that it's got hidden object stuff, and I like looking at the hidden object stuff. Beyond that, no idea what this game is about. So, we're just working through it. We're just going one room at a time, just finding things, seeing what's where. Alright, piece of paper. There, white mouse is there. The gloves are there. Stack of books. Orange. A wallet. A doll. Bottle of juice. Umbrella hanging up there on the curtain. A hat. Where's the hat? Where's the hat? There's the hat. Radio. Where's the radio? There's a radio. Firewood bundle. Empty vase. I only know that because I've been looking for that thing earlier. Bird statue. Eagle. There it is. Got it. We'll move to the hallway. Looking for a women's bag, cherries, and an African totem. So, women's bag, cherries, African totem, briefcase right there, umbrella. Umbrella, where's the umbrella? There's the umbrella. Carnival mask, hat, right there. Brandon, welcome in. Thank you for coming, checking out the live. I appreciate you. Chest, there we go. Men's shoe, right there. Donuts, definitely gloves. Did you see that? Okay, ball. There we go. I got the ball. Alright, next. Is there anything in this house that can stop you? You've been pressing room halfway. System name, passing hallway, specialist, more freedom points. Okay. We need to get this to level 10. Thank you for sharing the live. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. You guys are awesome. Welcoming people. Got a little assignment. Go here. Hey, excellent. Ooh, that's a new area. I haven't been in here yet. What is this place? Try to break the gate. No, I'm not buying the item. I'm not buying anything. Just suck it up. It's just not happening. What a holiday room. That's new. We have not been in the holiday room. Slippers. An arrow. Like a bow and arrow type arrow? Or like a keyboard type arrow? What kind of arrow am I looking for? Yeah, I'm not using the hint. Oh, there it is. There's the arrow. Poster right there. Piece of pie. Got it. Lantern. expect it to be up since it's a source of light, but that means 0 in this game because it's on the floor over there. Newspaper, right there. Flute, played by a flautist. That's a pan flute, or panpipes. Hat, right there. Decanter. I would love to have a decanter with a smooth brown liquid in it. Right there. And DOG, dog, right there. God's gift, thank you for joining. I appreciate you. Is there anything else up in here I can do? Go. That's the map of the house. That is the grounds. Okay, yeah, so no, we can't. Holiday room again. Yes, and I'm gonna snack on some carrots while I'm at it. All right, level 9. Got one more left, and then we can go in some of the other spots. That's good to know that I can go around back. What is that? Children's room is locked. Let's go down to the basement. Orange ladle, radio, and kettle. Alright, orange ladle, radio, kettle, ball, iron, Mises, hammer, rolling pin, bottle of juice, toy car, watermelon, firewood, and paper bag. Easy peasy. We got it. Okay. We did basement. Let's do backyard. The day fountain as opposed to the night fountain, I guess. Camera right there. Flashlights over there. Chain. Allison chains. Pocket watch. Right there. Shell shocked. Tube. It's not a tube, it's a damn pipe. Bell. Hedge shears. Boot. I'm not talking about the trunk of a British car. Nest. There. Spyglass. Yar. Pine cone right there. birdhouse we got right there, and a frog. Where's the frog? 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 Really, it's gonna be the damn frog that gets me. Oh, there he is. We'll go in the kitchen. Hat. That's a piece of paper. That is a broom. Where's the broom? There's the broom. Ladle. Mouse. Ham. Where's the ham? There it is. Bottle of drink. There it is. Hourglass. Teddy bear. Vase. Rolling pin and radio. That one was pretty easy. Hallway. Totem. Totem. I don't even know him. Hat. Women's purse. Hanging from the chandelier for some reason. Cherries. Carnival mask. Big ass shoe. Massive shoe. Oil lamp. There. Gloves. Middle of the floor. Ball. That's a chest. Donuts. I would know that one anywhere. Anywhere. Briefcase. Dart. We haven't had to find a dart before. What the hell does this? Oh, there it is. Cat statue right there, and a watch right there. Not doing too shabby. Not doing too shabby. Go ahead and get rid of those because we're not playing those games right now. Yeah, I don't really need those right now. Oh, we're just at the hallway. We'll go into the living room again. Hat, umbrella, paper, and orange. Hat, umbrella, paper, orange. Cheese, Ches, as my daughter calls it. Ches, we got a lady shoe. Gloves, right there. Bottle of juice. That thing I now know is this thing. A wallet. Doll. Radio and stack of books. Orange. There we go. Oh, brain fart for a second. Kettle. Hammer. Broom. There's the broom. Mouse. Iron. Rolling pin. Ball. Gloves. supposed to find a hammer at? Frustrating. Frog. Rivet. Birdhouse. Flashlight. Hedge. Clipper things. There. Shell right there. Pipe. Bell. Bucket. Watch. Chain. Chain. There's chain. Spyglass. Maybe? Yes. Lock and a bird nest. Where's the bird nest? There it is. Mouse. Walnut juice. Base. Ham. Piece of paper. Broom. Hat. Teddy bear. Rolling pin. Orange. Radio. Radio. Where's the radio? Where's the radio? You hush. Where is this radio? Oh, there it is. Duh. Bird statue. Bird statue. Bird statue. I must be getting tired. There it is. I said the magic word. I should not have said the magic word. I shouldn't have said it. I did. I shouldn't have. I should not have said it at all. Women's bag. Gloves. Briefcase. Oil lamp. Men's shoe. African totem. Carnival mask. Paper bag. Umbrella. Umbrella. There we go. Ball. Hat. Pocket watch. Cherries. There, I think. Yep. Kitty Kato. Donuts. Almost there. Take a quick break and I will be right back with you. sticking with me? Okay, let's move back into it. Where did we leave off? I don't even remember where we left off. So we've got about this much left. Why can you not see the top of the screen? On earth, this whole time you haven't been able to see the whole damn screen. What the hell? Okay, now at least you can see it. So we got about this much left to go. Level 10, it opens up a couple of spots. It opens up. That's level 12. This up here is level 10, the photo lab. That's my room. I don't even know why the hell I went there. And there was one. Was it this one? Level 53. Oh, hell no. Not tonight. That's level 12. So, a little bit more. We'll open another room. We'll start with the fountain and work our way around. Bucket. Where's the bucket? There's the bucket. Shell. There's a shell. Pine cones right there. Hedge shears. There. Pomegranate. Chain. It's up in the tree. Bell. Where's the bell? Bell's hanging right there. Lock. It's up in the tree. Frog next to the chest. Nest is in the tree where it belongs. One of the few things that actually is. Right next to the pocket watch, which is not. The bird house isn't anywhere near the tree or the nest. Camera and the spyglass. Alright. Children's room is level 11. We're definitely not going to see that one tonight. My reputation, you are not a member of a faction yet. On the 8th level of freedom, you will start a special chain of quests. Once you complete them, you will be offered an opportunity to join one of the factions and gain a reputation. High reputation will give you special bonuses. That's me. My life. Karma. Each level increases the daily limit of free gifts by 1. Yeah, I got nothing. Nothing at all. Not a thing. Alright, back to it. Basement. We'll do the basement. Actually, you know what? No, I want to go around back and do that one. Yeah, that one. Shadows. Alright, we got the hat. We got the lamp. Where's the lamp? There's the lamp. Arrow. The flute. I like saying the word flautist. I'm going to get that one because I see it over there. I'm going to get that one because I see it over there. That's going to be the pie. Decanter. Slippers. The DOG. Now where's the flute? Where's it at? Where's it at? Where's it at? No. Piss off. Not happening. Right here the last couple of times. There it is. It's in the chair. Got it. I'll do it again. I'll keep it going another 32 minutes or so. Take it to an even hour, about right about 3 o'clock maybe. 2:45, 3 o'clock. Right, you need to stop. Alright, lantern. Right there. Newspapers there, slippers are there. Piece of pie, arrow, poster, the flute, the damn flute again, there it is. Decanters right there, dog and hat. A pumpkin? Cookie. Well, alright then. Yeah, that's really it back here. Living room. No, I'm gonna go to the living room. Radio, piece of paper right next to it, the women's shoes down here, bottle of juice, the doll, nieces, cacaw, vase is back there, DJ, welcome in, thank you for joining the live, the wallet is right there, the black mask, umbrella. If you want the full screen experience and you're on TikTok, purple and red, same name, Speedo_Corleone. You can find me purple or red. You get the whole full screen experience. You can see what I'm seeing here. Hat. Where's the hat? Right there's the hat. Orange right there. Stack of books. Not that stack of books. That stack of books. If you are on the purple or the red, what does that make TikTok? White? Black? So their colors are white, black. It's black background, white logo. Then it's got the glitch thing, so it's got the cyan and the magenta. Red, purple, and clock. Works for me. Yeah, whatever you're on, be sure to follow, subscribe, like, whatever options you have. Push all of the buttons. Please push all of the buttons. Push every single button that you can push. Sorry about that. Push all the buttons you can push. Be a button pusher. Some people don't like button pushers. I like button pushers. I am a button pusher, so I like button pushers. Radio. Violin. Woodpile. Piece of paper. Wallet. Meese. Shoe. Umbrella. What's that? Hat. Hat. And then little statue. Orange. Stack of books is right there. Where's the ugly vase at? Right there. And then mask. We are like one thing away. One from finally hitting level 10. We are 5 points away. 5 freedom points from hitting level 10, which opens up that room, I believe. Yes, the photo lab. So, where do we want to get those 5 points? Flip, welcome in. Thank you for joining the live. Let's do the kitchen. Alright, ham. Where's the ham? There's the ham. That's the radio. Hourglass. Some of these things stay in this roughly the same location. Some of them have 2 or 3 different. Like the ladles, I've seen it here and I've seen it hanging over here. The statue, the mouse. Last time it was over here, now it's over here. Bird statue, that pretty much stays up there. This bottle can be anywhere. Anywhere, literally. The broom is usually on the floor. The vase is right there, and then the orange. Nice. Alright, level 10. Hell yeah. You've unlocked the new area. Albino rats and ravens. Interact with it to receive unique rewards. Alright, so now we have, where is it? This one. The photo lab. Unlocked for 60 coins. You're shitting me. I'm not buying coins. Not doing it. I am not. Not happening. Nope. Nope, not doing it. Not doing it. Alright. So where do we find quests? Friends. Seats. Robbery. You always must keep a bright lookout in the puppeteer's house, not only for traps but also for armored safes, which can be found in houses' rooms. Find one and it will be placed in your room automatically, providing a larger amount of copper tokens. Since the safe is placed in your room, you'll start to found in all rooms of the house the sets of lockpicks needed to open the safes. You will need the total of 8 sets of lockpicks to open one safe. Okay. However, within the last 3 hours of the safe's remaining time, it can be opened using only 2 sets of lockpicks. By opening the safe, you will get an ordinary and tough nets and traps, yard activators, combining items, tools, amulets. Every open safe gives +1 bonus, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, see, I just want to find things. That's all I want to do. I just want to find things. I really just want to find things. Is there a safe in my room? There is a safe in my room. No. Alright, so I need to look for lockpicks. Look for lockpicks. Really? This is what we're doing. This is what we're doing. Aggravating. Really, really aggravating. Okay. So, how do we find lockpicks? Is it like an item that can be gotten down here? Lockpicks. Okay. So I can get it just by looking for stuff. The light stick will allow you to illuminate the entire darkened room for a while. Okay. Are the lights gonna go out or what? Umbrella. Right there. The doll. What's that one? Cheese. On the mousetrap, of course. The women's shoes back there. Bottle of juice there. The white mouse is over here getting warmed by the fire. The wallet is here. The gloves are right there. The bird statue is next to the other doll. Orange is on the table. Violin's on the chair. Firewood is nowhere near the fireplace. The empty vase is back in the back, and the mask is up in the curtains. Another key. Next. Back here. In the night test, the only light source in the room is your flashlight. Use it to find all of the items from the list. Okay, I like this. I like this. A little bit more difficulty. Carnival mask. Cherries. And then shoe. Gloves. That cactus is new. Oil lamp. The women's bag. Paper bag. Paper bag. Where's the paper bag? There's the paper bag. African totem. Right there. The donuts. I saw those. The briefcase is right there. The dart. That's the only place that's showed up so far. The ball has been in that spot every single time. Big. Welcome in. Thank you for joining. Again, if you want to see the full screen, purple and red, same names. You can see the full screen, see what I'm looking at. Cat figurines right there, the pocket watch is there, and the chest is right there. I like that mode. Ups the difficulty a little bit, makes it a little more interesting. Basement. Enter the basement. Orange. It's right there. Paper bag is there. The ladle. Where's the ladle? Where's the ladle? Ladle, ladle, ladle. Right there. Firewood bundle. Iron. Hanging up on the wall. Radio's back there on the shelf. Broom is front and center. The gloves are front and center. Bottle of juice is on the shelf. Balls over there. The kettle. Hanging by the fire. Watermelons right there. There's the rolling pin and there's the toy car. What is that? A net. We did that. That's the basement. Let's go to the kitchen. Ham. I had a ham yesterday for Thanksgiving. Well, I guess it was the day before yesterday now. It was so awesome. Grandmother cooked it. Nobody cooks like a grandma. Nobody. Piece of paper. I ate like a king on Thanksgiving. My girlfriend, she cooked a lot. She made turkey. She made dressing. She made dressing, not stuffing. There is a difference. What are these? Pauses it. I don't know what that is. Okay, bottle of juice. The squirrels are strong. She made turkey. She made dressing. She made yams. I got to use the blowtorch on the yams. It was awesome. It was friggin' awesome. Elo, welcome in. Thank you for joining. Radio's over there. Orange is there. The bird statue is in the refrigerator for some reason. Alright, now that I'm not on a time crunch. She made a turkey. She made dressing. She made yams. I don't know if they were candied. I don't know what the hell a candied yam is. Mega, thank you for joining. She made a cheesecake, which was, I had my supper today was a gigantic piece of cheesecake. She made mashed potatoes from scratch, nothing out of a box. It was awesome. All of this is from scratch, by the way. This is not anything out of a box. It's from scratch. Then, let's see, what else did she make? Deviled eggs. Oh, me and the kids gorged on deviled eggs yesterday before we even went to dinner. It was awesome. Gravy. And then my grandmother made a different type of dressing. And a ham, which was just awesome. And we had like a au gratin potato. It's not au gratin potato, but it's like that. It's like a cheesy potato, which was super good. The cranberry sauce, which I will die on this hill. The only acceptable cranberry sauce is the kind that you get in the can, and when you pop it out of the can, it keeps the shape of the can. That is cranberry sauce. That is the only type of cranberry sauce that is acceptable, period. Full stop, end of list. The only one. There was pecan pie there, I think. We had pumpkin pie. Yeast rolls. The Sister Schubert's yeast rolls. So good. Yeah, it was awesome. Ate like a king. Ate like an absolute king. I am definitely a well-fed fat guy. The visible ink test. The names of the items in the list will appear gradually. Use intuition and logic to find the right items. Alright. So they're going to show up over here. DE. Is that ladle? Nope. B. That's going to be a broom. That's going to be a broom. Where's the broom? Where's the broom? Where's the broom? There's the broom. Found it. What the hell is that? Firewood. Duh. K, kettle. Yeah. O, orange. W. Watermelon. Nope, not the watermelon. Rolling pin. Hammer. Iron. White mouse. Ha! Got it. Gloves. Yes, gloves are right there. Hammer. That's got to be the ladle. Yes. Okay. The B. Bottle. Bottle of fruit juice. Yes. R. Radio. Yes. Toy car. Let's see. It's not a rolling pin. We got. What else are we looking for here? W. Watermelon. Excellent. Iron. And bag. That's paper bag. Where's the paper bag? There it is. That one was tough. This keeps counting down, and I'm wondering what happens when I run out of time. Excuse me. DOG, decanter, pie, arrow. What the hell is that? Paper. Yeah, okay. Lantern. Where's the lantern? Right there in the front. Duh. Hat, flute, poster, and slippers. Got another cookie. Definitely all about the cookies. Jefferson, thank you for joining. I appreciate you. Be sure to like, subscribe, follow, push all of the buttons. Share. If you want the full screen experience as opposed to the mini screen experience, red and purple, exact same name. Exact same name. Bird nest. Spyglass. Flashlight. Birdhouse. That I think is the pomegranate. Yes. That's a flower. Yep. Bell. Bucket. Yes. Watch. Hedge clippers. Pine cone. Lock. Where's the lock? Where is the lock? It's right there. Boots and camera. What is this? Words. Shadows mode. What is oh, okay, never mind. I know what shadows mode is. Okay. Cat figurine. Shadows mode is where it just shows the little outline over here, where it actually is. Kitty cat, men's shoe. There, the hat's over there. Women's bag. Up there. Umbrella. And the stand, of course. Paper bags right there. Carnival mask. Gloves right there. Totem is there. Got the ball and the dart. Briefcase, the cherries, where are the cherries? Cherries are right there. Pocket watch. And a chest right there. There we go. Nope, just a hallway. I don't want to do hallway again. Let's do kitchen. Kitchen's fairly easy. Oh, it's this one again. Okay. Nope. Okay, we got the hat. What else we got? The broom's not it. Ham's not in there. Empty vase. There, yeah, okay. Empty vase. Cheese? We haven't had to find cheese on this one yet. Okay. White mouse. I just saw you. Where are you at? There. There's pie. L, I'm guessing, is ladle. Alright. There's the bottle of fruit juice. Feather. Where the hell is there a feather in here? A doll. Okay, there's the doll. The radio. Okay. No, it's not the paper. Feather. There's the feather. I have no idea what I'm looking for. Pie. Okay. Pie. Teddy bear. Horg? What the hell is that? B. O. Are these even in English? What the hell? Okay, broom, orange, hourglass. Okay. Stay, bed, bird statue. There it is. That is shady as hell. That almost did not work. Ahmed, welcome in. That was almost bad. That was almost very bad. That almost sucked. Still not paying to unlock it. Shadow. We can do shadow. I like shadow. Alright, it's got a little thing up there. So that is the watermelon. And the broom. The rolling pin. Orange. The mouse. Where's the mouse? Where you at, you little bastard? There you are. Up there. The iron is right there. The radio is there. Ladles and... Hey, just clicked on it there. Fruit juice. Kettle. Hanging up there. Gloves are down there. There's that. That's the bowl. And the bag. The bag for the fries. Thank you very much. I can place them in there. Living room, invisible ink. I really do not like that. Visible ink mode. Words mode. Night mode. Alright, I can do night mode. Okay, pie. Where's the pie? There's the pie. Bird statue. Where's the damn bird? There's the bird. And the rolling pin. I am struggling. I must be really tired. There it is. The doll. It's right there. Cheese is there. The mouse. It's right there. The feather. Blasted thing. We'll come back to that. Bottle of juice. The ladle. Where's the ladle? I saw the ladle. There it is. Hat is back there. Orange. The broom. The ham. The teddy bear. The hourglass. Empty vase. Now I'm just gotta find the damn feather. Where's the feather? Where's the feather? Where's the feather? Where is the feather? There it is, right there. Hassan, welcome in. Excellent. Cones up there. The pocket watch is right there. The spyglass is there. The bell is right there. The head shears. Right there. Flashlight's over there. The lotus is there floating. It's not a tube, it's a pipe. Bucket. Bucket, 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 bucket. 2 tiers in a bucket. Shell. Shell. The shell am I doing? There it is. Frog right there. Camera's over there. A lock. Pomegranate. Okay, pomegranate. There you are up the tree. And a nest. Where's the nest? Right there. What is that? A bag. Okay. I think it's going to be it for me tonight. I think I'm done. I honestly believe I am 100% done. I am tired. So, thank you guys for joining us. Like, subscribe, follow, share, all of the buttons. Please use all of the buttons. Zach, welcome in, getting ready to leave. Hopefully you can join us next time. Um, Probably back tomorrow. Might do a daytime stream, depending on when I wake up. If it's 3 a.m., we'll see what happens. Thank you guys for joining me. I appreciate you.